at the...
And I can look at both of you.
Okay.
Both of
All right.
Okay. Well, maybe they'll come.
Yeah.
And I'll see if they come up on the, they'll let me know.
Yeah, they'll just pop in. They may or may not.
Okay, okay. Anyway, so now I will explain what QiGong is, what Qi is, or QiGong. It's an ancient Chinese method of revitalizing, healing, contributing to the whole well-being of the body. And as we sort of touched on briefly, the Qi is the energy force. Around us, it's everywhere. And if we didn't have Qi circulating in our bodies, that's when we say bye-bye. And I've seen a wonderful explanation of Qi where an American doctor likened it to, in Western terms, what it would be. And essentially, it's all of our body systems. It's the respiratory, the circulatory, the immune system, everything all integrated together. And the idea is that where we have a deficiency in Qi or stagnation in Qi, where there are blockages, that's where we will be prone to disease or injury. So QiGong is a series of movement, and Tai Chi as well, series of movements that increase the Qi and also store it in our bodies.
Okay.
And this philosophy has been around for well over 2,000 years, this idea of Qi. So it has staying power. So what I like to do, there's something called a ready pose. And so what you will do is just, the ready pose is with your feet about hip distance apart and your knees are just comfortably bent, you know, or just, I mean, even like a millimeter, but just not locked, which we say in yoga a lot as well. So, and with the first movement that I like, actually, this is how I like to start now. This is a new thing. So let's go ahead and just bring our hands up right in front of our mouth and open them up and blow, purifying. And then the right hand drops down and the left hand comes up to your forehead. And then it comes all the way down, bringing that Qi into your body and resting around your dantian. Your dantian is the major storer of energy in your body. And it's it's below the navel, about 2 inches below the navel. And so we'll just pause here for a minute and just maybe close our eyes down and feel with every breath that we're connecting ourselves to the Qi of the universe and the Qi of the earth. Earth below and heaven above. And as much as possible, we want to keep our weight balanced between our right foot and our left foot. Our right side and our left side. And then we'll let our hands drop down and just start circling around the axis, the spine. Eventually, maybe circling a little bit more and let your arms be nice and relaxed so that the hands can just gently tap your body. And so so you can bend your elbows a little bit as they go back and forth. Just bend those elbows. And see how I'm tapping my body?
Are you wanting your body?
I'm tapping.
Oh, you're tapping. Oh, okay.
That actually helps, for me, it helps me relax my arms a little bit more. So we'll just go back and forth. And then slow it down and come back to our ready pose. Wushu posture, it's called horse stance. And then what we are going to tap our body with gentle fist. So we'll make a gentle fist, and it doesn't matter which side, not good, but just really gentle. And then opening up one arm, just start at the groin and just come across the bottom, just go back and forth. So this stimulates the movement in all of the internal organs, gentleness and softness. And then we just come up and over to the shoulder and tap around the shoulder. And then under arm, getting the armpit actually, because lots and lots of lymph nodes there. And then we turn our palm upward and come down. This is considered the yin side, which is the feminine side of the arm. And then you turn your palm up and come up the yang side, masculine. Yin is feminine and yang is masculine. You've seen, have you heard of yin and yang?
The Korean symbol.
Yeah, right. Okay, and now we'll go on over to the other side. So you make a fist with your other hand and come on. Come on. Starting at the groin, there are also lymph nodes there. It's a nice thing. Then come on back and forth. It looks like somebody else is joining us. Hi. Do I need to? Okay, should I, shoot, it won't let me. Her video is off.
She'll start, that's her video. You don't
Okay.
really actually have to do anything.
Okay.
Except,
Hi.
there we go.
Hi, I'm so sorry. It was my first Prima experience and I couldn't find the link, so.
Well, that's okay. It's just nice to see you.
Thank you. So glad I found you.
I'm Nancy, and I guess you are speaker view.
Valerie.
Valerie. Hi, Valerie.
Hi.
I'm going to do this, actually. Okay, so are you familiar with I have actually Tim here at the studio. He can come. Actually, if you want, come around and just say hi if you want to.
That's like
Do you know Valerie? Oh, no, she said it's my experience. Okay, so are you familiar with QiGong?
I am. I've done Qigong.
Oh, great. So I don't. So what we're doing right now. We're in the process of tapping our bodies, just gently to really stimulate the organ systems, the organs, the internal organs, and to move the qi around, circle the qi around. And then these movements that we're doing are Tai Chi, are QiGong and actually Tai Chi warm-ups. So you come down the outside of your arm and then turn your palm up and come on up the inside of your arm. Okay, and now we've already, you know what, let's just tap the other side. We'll do the other side again for Valerie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we'll tap both sides now. You just missed one movement, which is fine. I think we're under the armpit, nice lymph nodes there. And then down the yin side and up the yang side. Okay, and now we're going to get the back. So just start getting as much of your back as you can, tapping, and you can tap as hard or as softly as you want. Just, tune into your own intuition, how much you want to tap your body. So now what I like to do after I've kind of gotten my tush in my back, I like to come up around my kidneys and go down the kidney channel. So come on down, and then the outside of the legs. Nice. And up the inside of the legs. And down the back of the legs. and up the front of the legs. And then at the groin, right at the groin. Tapping there, where there are lots of lymph nodes. Okay, and now we're going to pump energy up into our heart. My feet. Let me just turn this.
Yeah, you can participate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Valerie, I'm going to put you on mute for right now. If you have any questions, just raise your hand, okay? Okay. Just go like this, you know, a question or whatever. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to pump energy up into our heart. And so when you bring your arms forward, you raise your heels and then let them drop down. When you bring your arms behind you. You just drop them down to the earth, getting that energy up into your heart. And if it's available, you can jump, actually. I almost feel like I get more energy when I just lift my heels up. But that is obviously individual. And then we'll come around and place our hands over our dantian and relax our body. Oh, let's first just relax our body. Relaxation, relaxing all the muscles in the body is such a huge and important component of both Tai Chi and QiGong. And so let's just loosen up. Just move around in any way that feels right. Hey, nice, nice. Loosen those hips, the shoulders. Okay, and then slow it down. Okay, come on back. And then take your hand over your dantian and make sure that you're in a comfortable standing position with your knees gently bent. But, even just a millimeter is fine. You just don't want them locked. Then we'll rotate our head around our shoulder. You might hear some sounds. That is completely normal. And then reverse directions. Sounds of life. Okay, and then come on back to center and bring your shoulders forward and up and back and down. Rotating those shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Circling them around. It's so nice to get all of these joints lubricated. And then come back behind you. And so we're going to go the other way. So bring them back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Circling around, and around, and around. Very nice. And then keeping your shoulders relaxed, open up your arms with the palms facing up to the sky and pull back. And what I'd love for you to do is to feel, what I'd love for you to feel is that you're doing this from the shoulder blades. So you can feel the shoulder blades come in towards each other as you open up the heart and the lungs, the chest, and then turn the palms down and the same thing, just pull gently back. Keeping your neck relaxed and the shoulders relaxed. And then we'll come on back and then lift up one arm and the other. Just going back and forth a few times with grace and ease. One more time, this will be the last time. Okay, and now we'll come on down to our hips. Now let's put our hands, rest our hands on the rim of our pelvis and keeping our shoulders as still as we can, start really moving your hips around without moving your shoulders at all. I mean, there'll be a little bit of movement, but you want to keep your upper body as still as you can so that you really get into those hips. And then as you circle around, make your circles bigger and bigger like hula hoop hips. And then come back to a neutral position and we'll go the other way. So starting off really small circles. So you can get in touch with maybe keeping your shoulders still. And perhaps it might help if you put your hands on your shoulders. Maybe yes, maybe no. So just circle around and around and around. And make the circles bigger and bigger and bigger. And come on back to a neutral position. And now feel your tailbone. And see if you can feel your tailbone moving your pelvis back and forth. So it's almost like you're drawing a line with your tailbone between your feet. Moving back and forth. Moving back and forth. And then come on back to your more neutral position and go bring the tailbone from side to side. And you will feel your hips maybe move, but try it as much as you can to keep your shoulders still. And then circle around again. Around and around and around. And then back the other way. Around and around and around. Okay, so our beautiful hips. Now we'll come on down to our knees. So I like to bring my feet in closer together here. You know, always do what's right for you. You know, make sure you feel comfortable in whatever stance you choose. And then we'll just warm up those knees. Then if you take your fingertips and put them around your kneecap, you get acupressure points. So let's go ahead and do that. And then circle the knees around one way. And then reverse directions. And then let's come on forward and out to the side and back, and forward, out to the side and back, and forward and out to the side and back. And then again, we'll reverse directions. So we'll go back, outward, and forward. Back, outward, and forward. Back, outward, and forward. Nice. And warm up those knees again. Just give them some love. Beautiful, beautiful knees. And now we'll do our feet. So if you feel a little unsteady, we're going to engage balance. So make sure you have something close by for yourself. So let's go ahead and come onto one toe. Bring it behind you, and then just circle your foot and ankle, well, your foot and ankle to us, the whole leg actually, around that big toe, one way, and then come around the other way. And then engaging a lift in your body, bring that foot forward and circle the foot around the ankle, like you're trying to make a circle on the floor with your toe, and then reverse directions. Nice. And then we'll go up, down, flex and point, and side, 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 and shake it on out. Lovely. You didn't need the wall. Balancing great. Okay, so now we'll do the other side. I'm going to turn for a second. So bring that foot behind you and circle around the big toe. One way. And then the other. Try to keep the rest of your body relaxed. When I say that, it's because I notice where I might be holding tension. And then circle your foot around your ankle. One way, and then the other. And then come up and down and up and down and side, side, side. And shake it on out. Lovely. Okay, so that's good for the balance right now. But we can just continue here. Now we'll work with our hands. Oh, I need to just relax again. So bring one hand out, it doesn't matter which one. And so point the fingertips, trying to keep getting as much as you can a 90-degree angle at your wrist. And just pull gently back on your fingers. Nice, and then let that come down in another 90-degree angle. And pull down, and then we'll do the other side. If you have any wrist issues while you're practicing yoga, this is, do you? Okay, so supposedly, if you have any wrist issues, supposedly if you hold this above your arm above your heart, and you hold this for about 20 seconds each way, that can really help wrist issues. Okay, so you can do that on your own if that's a wrist thing with you. So now we'll go ahead and interlace our hands, interlace our fingers, and just rotate kind of around, loosening up your ankles, loosening up your wrists and elbows, rotating around one way and then reverse direction. And those shoulders nice and relaxed. Okay, so I'm going to come a little bit closer for Valerie. So what we're going to do is gently, first we'll just tap our wrists together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. And then the baby finger side, trying to keep your muscles as relaxed as you can, your hands as relaxed. And then the thumb side. And then the palm of your hand with that gentle tapping of the fist. The back of the hand. And the other hand. And try to get your fingers and your thumbs as well. So what I like to do is circle around my hand, getting the palm and the fingers and the thumbs, and then the back of the hand. And then we will do something called an eagle's beak, where we take all 4 fingers and have them touch the thumb. So, and then we'll tap with that, the eagle's beak. And the eagle's beak is a position in Tai Chi. And again, you want to get the fingers and the thumbs as well as the palm. And then the back of the hand, and trying to keep both the hands as relaxed as you can. And then the other hand. And the back of the hand. Oh, and smile. Smiling helps us relax. And it brings joy. When we have joy with what we're doing, it really helps our body absorb the movements better. Okay, so now we're going to take the baby finger side of one hand, and again, making it really loose, and tap with the baby finger side of the hand between the webbing of the other hand. So let's just start, and it doesn't matter, but just for the sake of, I think, ease, we'll start with the baby finger and ring finger, one hand, and just start tapping between that. And try to keep both hands relaxed. That's a theme today, can you tell? And then get between the index finger and the middle finger and ring finger, or the next part, it doesn't matter. And then the index and middle. And then we'll get the thumb and all the fingers there. And then the other hand. Try. Nice and relaxed and easy does it. And see how your shoulders are doing. Looks like you do a good job of keeping your shoulders relaxed, Tim.
Well, that's what Karen always says. She always says, shoulders down your back.
Yeah. Okay, and now we're going to take our whole hand and get between the webbing between the fingers and the thumbs. And so one hand, if you'll notice, one hand is on top. So you don't have to try to stay up, kind of upright. Yeah, there you go. So one hand is on top, and now we'll change. The other hand is on top. Okay, and now we're gonna, one hand on top, get the back of the hand mostly here. You'll know when you get, or whatever, you know what, wherever your hand takes you, your intuition takes you. And then the other hand on top. There we go. Okay, now we'll give ourselves, our hands and wrists a little massage. So just circle your fingers, you think around one side, one wrist. And then come on and just circle around the palm of your hand. This is an important point, connects with the heart. And you can circle in both directions. And then just get every single part of your hand and you milk out what no longer served you down towards the earth. So you definitely want it to go downward, milking out all your fingers. This, I've heard, usually all of these movements are a lot of what QiGong movements are very poetic. This might not be quite so poetic. Anti-arthritis QiGong. Okay, and then let's get the other hand. So get the wrist. And the reason that I have been encouraged when I learned this and I encourage you all to do it down towards the floor, is evidently people who can see things that you and I can't see, like these Chinese masters, can see stuff coming off our hands. So now we get the palm. After the wrist, we get the palm. And the whole hand, the back of the hand, front of the hand, and then you milk it out, down towards the earth. Milk it down, down, down towards the earth. And shake it out. Whatever we no longer need. And now we'll give ourselves a little facial here. So I like to start by just by putting my fingers on my third eye, putting one hand on the third eye and the other on my heart, and just circling around those 2 points, because they say the biggest journey that we'll ever make is the journey between our head and our heart. Us Westerners especially, we live so much in our head. So this hopefully can help us realize to connect with our heart. And now we'll go ahead and take our double knuckles and just smooth out our forehead above our eyebrow, or right around the eyebrow, smooth from the middle of the forehead all the way to the temples, from the eyebrows on up to the hairline. The forehead is called the sacred terrace, and then circle around the temples one way and then the other. Circle above the ears in both directions. Relax those shoulders. I felt mine lift up. Like I said, so keep your shoulders relaxed. Now get in front of the ears. And then the jaw joint, circle around both directions there. So feeling it just ease up and relax. And then take your index finger and middle finger on either side of your ear. Middle finger in front, index finger behind, and get either side of your ear. And then go ahead and get the inside of your ear. Just start massaging the inside and out, the whole outer ear. If you've ever seen a foot reflexology chart where the bottom of the foot, have you seen that, Tim? And I imagine you have too as well, Valerie, where the body, all the body systems are related to reflex, to points in the bottom of our feet. Same thing with the ear and the palms of our hand. The ear and the palms of the hand aren't used quite as often because they're smaller, and so it's harder to get the exact points. But if you feel any tenderness as you're doing this, you might want to go online and see what area of the body it's connected to give you some good advice. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to massage our face. So just take your fingers and actually I'll direct them, but let your intuition just take you where you might want to go, and just circle your fingers around your cheekbone and your cheeks, your nose, and above your lip, around your mouth, below your mouth. And then you can take your thumb underneath your jawbone and your fingers above, and just trace it down the chin. And then we want to tap our head gently. This helps stimulate memory. So just tap that head. And even if I like to do this, so take your fingertips and circle them around your scalp. Feels so good. I hope it feels good to you, Tim, does it? Good. Circle around your scalp. And now, one thing I love to do is bring my fingers back to the back of my neck and tucking my chin a little bit, keeping my body as straight as possible. Knees slightly bent. Just lift up that occipital ridge there. You probably can feel it, the base of your scalp. There we go. Okay. So now what we'll do is wipe off. We kind of maybe created some energy for things that we no longer need, as well as purifying our body and vitalizing our body. So now we're just going to wipe off what no longer serves us. Just wipe it down all the way to the good old earth that is, oh my gosh, this beautiful earth that can transform so much of our stuff. All the way down. Yay! Now, we'll return the chi. And for this, we'll do a little primer here. So you'll be in easy pose. I'm mixing up yoga with you. You'll be in ready pose with your knees slightly bent. And let's just feel that we can bend we can lower them a little bit and feel where we are comfortable. Like some people might be comfortable going way down, and some people might be just comfortable bending a little bit. So just bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. And now we'll add our arms to this by synchronizing the movement of our arms with the movement of our knees. So we start with our knees bent in that comfortable way, and slowly, slowly straighten our legs as we bring our arms up and over our head and down. And we're gathering the chi of the earth sky as we do this. So bend your knees and then straighten your legs and gather that chi. The yin and the yang, and just bring it down into your body, purifying your body, vitalizing it, revitalizing it as well. And think of all the wonderful things of the earth. So let's bring up this energy of the earth and bring down the energy of the sky and just bring it all the way down into our dantian. The beauty of the earth, the beauty of the sky, the yin and the yang. Just bring it down softly and maybe even with a smile on our face. Bring it all the way down. The goddess energy and the God energy. Just bring it down and feel this. You can, if you do this movement slowly, you can maybe feel something move through your body. Maybe feel a tingling in your hands. And if you don't feel it right away, and you do these with time, you just might. The divine feminine and the divine masculine. Actively calm and calmly active. Love and light. And loving kindness and forgiveness. Beautiful. Easy does it. Arms just lifting all of it up. And this time, we're just going to bring it all the way right down into our dantian. And just hold it there. Hold your hands over your dantian. And even close your eyes down perhaps and feel the cool, cool energy of the earth come up through the soles of your feet, cooling in your body what needs to be cooled. And the warm energy from the sky coming down through the crown of your head, warming in your body what needs to be warmed. Feel those energies circulate around each other, creating free-flowing chi going throughout your body, circulating throughout your body. And any excess just stores in your dantian. Okay, then look on down to the earth and open your eyes. And so, we'll work with this movement that's a lot, that's like the beginning of Tai Chi. And I worked on this movement in a webinar the other day for an hour. So it seems really simple, and it's very simple, but but there's a precision that that can add more beauty to the movement. And it's a lot like what we did, except what we do is start with our knee. Actually, let's just work our arms first. So we'll just let our arms come up about shoulder height and then down. And what you want to feel here is that the fingers are open, which helps keep them relaxed, so not like, not stiff. So you want to feel these fingers nice and relaxed. Your arms stay slightly bent and come up to about shoulder height and then down. And when they come down, there's a slight bend in your wrist. So they float up and down. Soft and gentle movement, like a cloud, a light puffy cloud. Gentle spring day. So actually the fingertips, when we come up, will be pointing slightly in towards each other, keeping Keeping those shoulders relaxed. Okay, so now what we'll do is add our legs, our knees and legs. So we'll start with our hands down and our knees slightly bent. And the same thing like we just did, we want to come up, synchronizing the movement. So when our knees are straight, or when our knees stop bending, our arms stop. And then as we sink down, our hands come down. Stopping the knees bend and the hands bend at the same time. So we come up and down, keeping a nice roundness in your arms, the palms facing towards each other, the fingertips facing towards each other. And down. So up, about shoulder height, and down. Up and down. So the next time we come up, we'll hold it. And again, you want to keep a slight bend in your knees, not locking those knees. Let your shoulders be as relaxed as you can and your fingers relaxed. Just breathe into this. And actually what you can do is inhale the breath up your spine to the top of your back. Exhale that breath around your across your shoulders, around your arms, down to your fingers. Inhale the breath into your heart, from your fingertips into your heart, and then exhale, hold it in your heart. And if you need to rest your arms, feel free to rest your arms anytime. So we'll just bring our arms up again. So just feel that inhale coming up your spine, across your shoulders as you exhale, and around your arms. Inhale from your fingertips inside your arms to your heart. Exhale, hold it in your body. Inhale up your spine. Exhale, across your shoulders, from your outer arms to your fingertips. Inhale from your fingertips inside your arms to your heart. And exhale, hold it there. And we'll do it one more time. Inhale up. Exhale across the shoulders to your fingertips. Inhale from your fingertips around your inside arms to your heart. This time, as you exhale from your heart, exhale to your whole body. Take one more inhale, and on the exhale, just let your arms drop down. And this time, we're going to inhale them up over our head, palms together, and hold them over our head for 2 or 3 breaths. Feeling the energy of the universe, of the sky. Then on our next exhale, just bring them down in front of our face, all the way down in front of our face, down to our heart center and beyond, and feel all that beautiful energy go circulate around your body down to your feet. So let's just do that one more time. Bring our hands on up. We'll do it 2 more times. Up above our head. And then exhale. Bring it down, knowing that we're bringing this energy into our body, this beautiful chi, into our heart and chest and our belly, and all those internal organs down through our hips, and legs, and knees, and feet. And then one more time, coming all the way up. Over our head, hands together, and exhaling. Think of all that beautiful energy from the whole universe and from the earth that we gathered up to, coming into our body. Just rejuvenating all of that chi in our body. All the way down. And just for a moment, hold that there in our ready pose. Maybe bring a smile onto your face. And just relax. And then we'll just kind of shake it out here. And maybe just relaxing that body again. And so now, actually, we'll do a little Tai Chi. Okay, Karen? Valerie, do you want to say, is that good? Okay, great. Yay, okay. So we'll do a little bit of Tai Chi here. So the first movement that we did, we've already really, the first movement in Tai Chi, we already really worked on. It's very similar to what we just did. So again, we want our feet shoulder width apart, comfortable. And actually, as we bend our knees slightly, it automatically tilts our pelvis down. So our pelvis is tilting down, and we can actually engage our lower, the floor of our pelvis, lift up slightly on it to keep the energy in, and then just feel that energy come up your spine and up to the heavens. So your whole spine is like a string of pearls, just reaching upward. So we have this upward and downward movement in our body. And so from here, we just, actually, you know what? We'll start the traditional way. We'll start with our feet together. And this can help us separate our feet in a good way. And then turn the toes out from your heels. And then bring your heels behind your toes. And that helps. And then, so we'll settle down again in that ready pose, having the tailbone slightly tucked, and feel the energy. And feel that your movement is coming from your dantian. And so we'll just start like this, bringing our hands, fingers are pointing towards each other, just to our shoulder height. We're a little above, and then down to our groin. And that's called commencement. Let's do that 2 more times. We're familiar with this. And up and down, and you can sink down a little bit. And up and down. And this actually has a martial art application. We don't have to, which I can show you in a bit. So now from here, let's see. From here we will, I'm going to have to turn around. From here, we'll put all of our weight in our right and our left foot, bring our left hand underneath us, and turn our toe and our hand out, so that we have a ball of energy right over our right foot, our right knee there. Let all of the weight go into the right, step diagonally out with the left foot, and turn towards the left. Left hand comes up and right hand down, called grass bird's tail to the right, to the left. So let's do this. So here we have, let's see. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll try to mirror it. So here we have commencement. Let all of the weight shift to the right foot, the left foot. Oh, I can't do it right now. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's try again. So, commencement. All the weight shifts to the right foot, left foot. We turn our right toe out. This is called grass bird's tail to the right. So all the weight is on our left foot, but we gradually put it on the right foot, coming forward. And when all the weight's on the right foot, we step out diagonally with the left, and grass bird's tail to the left. Left hand high, right hand low. Got that? Okay, you know what, Karen? I mean, Valerie, why do I call? I'm going to put you, I'm going to unmute you, or so that, except I don't, doesn't look like, I'm mute. There we go. I got it. Unless you, I guess you have to do it. So in case you have any questions. Do you have any questions so far?
No, Love it.
Okay, great. Okay. So I think, let me see if I can do this. Okay, I've learned, okay, so I'm going to try and feed a mirror. Oh dear, what's that? I wonder. Front door.
Hello.
Hi.
You guys keep your water? Water?
It's in the back.
Oh, okay.
Is it right there?
Not that come through there real quick?
I guess, is that, what do you usually do?
I don't know. I'm covering for Herbert. He's off.
Okay, you know what, there's a way to come in the back, that's probably the best. Because we're in the middle of a class, thank you so
Okay.
much. Okay. So, okay, so we come up, commencement. Now, all the weight shifts to the left foot, we turn our right toe out and have that ball of energy right over, it's lined up, it's right over our knee there. And then all the weight goes into the right foot and we step out diagonally with the left and grasp its tail to the left. Now, so you're gonna mirror me, so you're gonna go this way. Okay, come on back. I think it's better if I go the other way, isn't it?
Go ahead.
It's a lot, actually. How are you doing, Karen? I mean, why do I call you Karen? Valerie, how are you doing?
I'm good. I get it. I just have to mute you because there's noise in my house.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to turn around again. Good. Okay. So loosen up, smile, smile. You're on candy. And just this is not anything to take seriously. It's just that to keep our bodies relaxed, and we'll come up in commencement and down. The weight shifts to the right foot. We'll turn the left foot out. Lift up, get that ball of energy right over the right knee. And then as we step out diagonally with the left hand rises and right hand comes down. Nice, that's it. Okay, and just, I guess we have to stay apart. But so the martial art application here, just as it is when we do this, if somebody comes at my neck, you know, like this, it's like boom, boom. That's that. And then the martial art application of this one is kind of easier to see. You know, you go, stay away from me. But mostly, I would say all of the Tai Chi movements are defense, are defensive movements. It's if somebody comes at me, it doesn't promote aggression. Okay, so I'll turn around again and we'll just try that again. Do you have any questions?
No, okay.
Okay. So we'll start with our feet nice shoulder width apart. And I like to start with my knees bent and lift them up as my arms come up. And then I sink down. And this is pretty much where you want to stay for the whole form. And then the left hand scoops up the right. Let's hold this for a second here. So my right hand is over my left hand, which is over my left knee. It all lines up in perfect synchronicity, perfect harmony. And then from here, as we shift our weight, our hands start moving. We step out and grasp its tail to the right, to the left, sorry. And so this hand is, you have a nice position there. It's like a bird is perched on your fingers there, and you're stroking the bird. So there you go. So let's, do you want to try another movement, or do you want to just work with these three? Another movement, Valerie? Okay, so she said opts for another movement. Okie doke. Okay, so commencement. Sink down, relax, relax, relax. Grass bird's tail to the right. Step out and grass bird's tail to the left. Now, all the weight sinks into the left foot, and we step forward with the right foot. And the left hand circles down and up. And then we have that little ball of energy, and it gets bigger and bigger as we bring it down by our left hip. And then circles around again, and we press, neutralize, and push. So let's do that. Let's just,
Hi there. Could you move back to your back because you go off frame. There you go.
oh, okay. And I'm not seeing that. Okay. Okay, so let's just start here. I'm just going to start from, okay, we'll start from grass bird's tail. Oops. Yeah, grass bird's tail to the left. So my left foot is forward and my right foot back. And then I'll step forward and circle around. My left hand circles around and comes up, gets my opponent's face. And then we make a tiny little circle with my hand, and then I make it comes back bigger by my left hip. Nice. And then my left hand circles up and around, my right hand rises and I press. And then I come back, neutralizing, and push. This happens a lot. These movements happen a lot in the form. You have a good sense of space, it seems like. I bet you're able to move in the way, you take your directions and move in the way the directions go, which I don't do. So I really appreciate that you're doing that. Okay, so here we go. Let's come back. We'll come from grass bird's tail. Grass bird's tail. And then the left hand circles down and around, the right hand comes up. This is called ward off. Make a little tiny ball and bring it down by our left hip. Roll back. Left hand circles up again, and we press our wrists together, neutralize, and push. Okay, and oops, we have about enough time to put it all together.
What do you call that pose where we were starting this on grass or tail?
Grass bird's tail. Grass bird's tail.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so here we go. Commencement. Commencement. Sink. Grasp bird's tail to the right. Step out and grasp bird's tail towards the left. Step forward into ward off. Roll back. Neutralize and press, neutralize, and push. Okay, so I guess that's what we have time for today, but it is something you can work on. And this is the first time at this studio that I've done this every week, so I'm kind of excited to think that maybe, we can get further and further along in the form. But so the way we end with Tai Chi is that if we could, we would make a nice circle here. And then we make a gentle fist with our right hand. We cover it because we come in peace. It sinks down like a stone and flies up like a bird. And then we bow to the form, to each other. Step back with your right foot and your left foot. Clap 3 times. And I'm going to, that's it. And then I'm going to add one other thing to this, like we began today. So bring your hands up to your face, blow out, open them up, blow. Then let your right hand come down to your dantian, your left hand comes up around your forehead, and you gather the energy of the universe and the earth. Just bring it all down. The left hand rests on top of the right hand, and the thumbs touch. just take a moment to relax your body, maybe close your eyes down, and hopefully feel chi, or actually just know that chi is circulating in your body. Energizing, healing, vitalizing chi. And thank you both for coming. Namaste. That was fun. I hope you all had as much fun as I did.
Wonderful. I can't wait to come back.
Oh, good. I'm so happy I'm doing this once a week. Because that way, that way we can really learn the
Right.
QiGong.
Yeah.
So I guess I guess I turn this off now. I don't know what, I guess I'm supposed to.
I don't know, was it on when you got here?
Yeah, it was on when I got here, but I don't think there's a class for a while, so I should turn it off. Anyway, do you have any, I mean, we're going over a little bit, but if you have any questions, I'm not in a hurry. Do you have any questions, Valerie?
No, I enjoyed it.
Oh, good. Where are you?
I'm in my house. Where else?
But in Granada Hills or North?
Pardon me?
Are you in the
Oh,
area?
where I live on Benedict Canyon, kind of by between Beverly Hills and Sherman Oaks.
Oh, nice, nice, yeah.
Is this a studio you're in?
Yes, uh-huh.
Wow.
It's a studio. How did you find it?
Is this the Prima Yoga place?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Just a Prima Yoga for some reason emailed me, during all this with their schedule. Probably I was on to something or was on the Mind Body app. And I've just had their schedule and I've been making my own schedule at home. And sort of, I included this today.
Nice meeting you. Take care. What's that?
Oh, was there a real human in there too?
Yeah, Tim, he showed you his face. Do you want
Right?
to? Here he comes. Remember, he came over the
The one that drops from the sky.
there
Hi.
he is.
Oh, she came to take a class today.
Yeah, so there were two of you today.
Wow.
But this is the first time we've done it like this. So hopefully we'll see.
Maybe you're in Agora Hills or Granada Hills.
No,
right?
Granada Hills, yeah.
Maybe I'll venture out sometime.
Maybe you can. It's a lovely little studio.
Oh.
I mean, wait, you're kind of off of,
I'm in the middle. I can get anywhere. I'm not afraid to go,
right, what is
I can get to Granada Hills.
Canyon? Are you in Laurel Canyon?
No, I'm on like Beverly Glen.
Beverly Glen, which would be, okay, which would be connected more with Coldwater Canyon, right?
No, I mean, I know I have friends in Granada Hills. I know how to get there. It's
Oh,
easy. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Okay, well, somebody just is coming into the studio, but it's so nice to see you, and thank you again, Tim. I'll be right there.
Wow. Okay, my love, I'll see you again.
We just opened the studio yesterday,
Oh, wow.
and it's all cordoned off so that social distancing and all that stuff.
Well, for now, I'm going to I take it 2 weeks at a time with this pandemic. So right now I'm good home. I mean, it's what a treat.
I know, it is a treat, actually.
And have my bite of lunch, and I'm in a Tai Chi class, just like that.
I know. I feel the same way.
Okay,
Anyway,
well, thank you. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
See you
Take
next week.
care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.